guys, welcome back to the vlog. Another Engwe bike review today. This thing is special, mate. Let's put it together and I'll come back to you and tell you what I think. Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. Another bike review today. Engwe, explore a new way. Absolutely love it. Where's my scissors? Guys, excuse if you can see any mess. I've got a lot going on in the house and this has become a bit of a storage room. But anyway, let's get on. Box is immaculate, no damage whatsoever to the box. Perfect delivery, can't fault it. Oh, lovely jubbly, man. Nice baby. Oh, it's nice. It's the Engwe EP-2 Boost, and it's in grey, and it looks lush, mate. Here's that. That's clearly the seat. This will be our charger and tools. In my guard, another box. Okay, I might have been wrong about that being the charger. Excellent packaging, as always. That's the wheel. Oh, jeez, Mick, look at that. That is lovely jubbly. That's the rear light. Let's get this box out of the way. That is not too heavy, mate. That's not too heavy, that's surprised me. That's mad. Exciting.com. Guys, it's boiling in here. Rear rack. There's the handlebar stem. Must be one of these boxes, is it? This is the handlebar stem. So that goes in there. And this goes in there. Let me show you the mechanism on this. Look, that's the lock. This is for the handlebars to fold down, and then that goes like that. So now we need to see, you've got an Allen key inside there. You need to put this in where the handlebar stem goes, and then tighten that Allen key. Oh, we've got to get our tools out. Instructions. Guessing that's the charger. Oh, it's got a pump. This one. That's not something you usually get with an Engwe. Look how small that is. That's really cool. We've got pedals, the bell, as always, some spare brake discs, pads, not discs, pads. This is what we were looking for. Toolkit. I always use the toolkit provided, guys, so that you know that if you order this bike, all the tools are there for you to assemble it. So we need the large Allen key. So we need to put this in, lift it up, and then once that's in place, push that down and tighten this up. That's it, nice and tight. Lift that up. Put this in. Before we put it in, let's release these Allen keys so we can get the handlebars in through there. Middle of the 3 Allen keys, loosen them off. Drop the Allen key. That's very important, guys. Always drop the Allen key. Don't drop the Allen key. You might scratch your floor. Put that there with said Allen key on your Lexi. That's the maximum you can have it, and then it goes up in stages 1 to 10. There's only one way it'll go in, guys, because there's a groove. There's a groove on there, and there's a groove inside there. So these numbers will be facing forward. Release the little clasp. Put it in. I think we'll go halfway. Let's go to number 5. Just for now. Clamp that in. Next, the handlebars. Easy peasy. Oh, this is really easy. This all just stays in place. Okay, medium size Allen key. And then we tighten these Allen keys up, guys. Make sure you're in the centre. Let's get above the bike so I can see where centre is. Yeah, that looks like centre to me. Just tighten the one side first, just a little bit, get it going, and then tighten the other side. Do them bit by bit, alternate them till they're tight. Just before you put that last tighten on, line them up, lift it just so that you can, that your brakes are where you want them to be, and then tighten it up. The screen at the moment is quite loose, so that we can move it around to tighten up the handlebars. They think of everything, mate. Job done. Oh, that's nice. Nice little breathing hole there, just in case you need to, you know what I mean. It's also nicely sprung underneath, look. Yeah? Ooh, nice. My bum's gonna like that. Release the little catch and slide your seat in. If you're confused by which way the seat goes, I can help you guys. There's no hope. Put it quite low, just to start with. Push the clasp across. I think next we'll attach the rear mudguard. It's attached by there. Just going to attach these. You can see where they go, guys. It's just two little Allen keys that's bolted into the frame. Slacken them off. And we also got this to go on at the same time. So this will go in. There's two sets of holes there. One set is for this, and the other set is for the mudguard. There's two Allen keys there and there. Attach that, drop that down, blah blah blah. Easy as peas. Smallest Allen key. Tighten the Allen key slightly. Make sure you don't cross thread it. Then we can do the same on the other side. Mudguard goes in the bottom of the two screws, and the rack goes in the top of the two screws. Right, let's take the second nut out. Same this side. I think we should take all four of these nuts out, including us, these two up here. Okay, the four Allen key bolts are out. Now we just need to line this up. So that'll go there. Same thing again, just finger tighten these, guys, to avoid cross-threading. Cross-threading is your worst nightmare. You don't want that to happen. So tighten it with your fingers. Got them in loosely. Let's put the bottom ones in. Nothing challenging so far, guys. Pretty straightforward. Set, got it in. Tighten them up. In fact, tighten them all up. That's it. All nice and tight. Now we put the back light on. That actually attaches to the rear rack. Just need a small spanner for this. Very straightforward with the backlight. Slacken the two bolts off that's attached to the actual light. Put it through the holes and tighten them up. And this is the easiest build so far, this is. Make sure your light's in the centre before you tighten it. 8mm spanner, tighten it up. Done. Front mudguard and front wheel. Turn it upside down, guys. Let's push that down just so we don't rest it on there. Get them upside down, nicely. Like that. Let me get the mudguard on. Give you a close up of the colour there. See, it's like a matte grey, isn't it? But it's got a nice sheen to it when the light hits it. See that? That's nice, that is. I do like that. We put the mudguard in through there, like that. Screws, one there and one the other side. That attaches to there, that attaches to there, and then the light will also sneak in there as well, like that. Nice light with a reflector. Middle size Allen key for this, and a spanner, 10mm. Slacken the nut and bolt off, just leave it there. And we got the other bolts then at the top. See these here? Those two also need to come out. First of all, we'll put the bolt through the light, as so. Through the mudguard, like that. Through the forks, lift them up a little bit, and then put the bolt on the back and the washer. Just get a finger tight to start with, and then the same with these. As you can see there, easy peasy, mate. Bolt, the washer, making sure you finger tight it. See the other side. Then get your Allen key provided, tighten it all up. Once you've tightened those, tighten up your bolt down the bottom. Next, get your two 15mm spanners provided and remove the transit bar. It's only there to stop your forks bending. Once that's off, grab your wheel, take off your little plastic doodads, and then put your wheel on. Before you do that, slacken off the nuts. Slacken them just to the end under the bolts and slip them in there, mate. It's got to be the easiest build so far, I think. This washer here, as the bike is at the moment, this washer, they've got the little tag on it. You slacken that and make sure that's going down into the hole that's just below in there, and then tighten it up, mate. And get your two 15mm spanners either side and tighten them up. It don't get no easier than that. Now it's time for the pedals. They're nice. Hey, nice pedals. You got your left and right there, right on the end. See, you got a little L there for left and a little R there for right. Stickers to tell you which ones they go on. in which direction they turn. Then get your 15mm spanners again and tighten these up. 1, 2. I think the only thing left to do now is the bell. Just flip it back up the right way. This is crazy light. That's really lush, isn't it? Stand is already attached as well. Lovely jubbly. I love it, I love it. Also provided is a screwdriver, so you've got two ends, flat head on one side, cross head on the other. Slip it into there, whichever side you need. And slacken that screw off there on the bell. Put it where you want it. I think I'll have it here on the left hand side, like so. Yeah, ping ping, yeah, that'll be good. And then put the screw back in and tighten it up. This is a world record, guys. Easiest build ever. It works. You sure it's tight? Yep, that's nice. Well, what do you think about that? This is nice, mate. Let's get on it and have a look. Yeah, man. I think the handlebars I got facing inwards. I think this should be facing outwards because that feels a little bit too close to me. So I apologise for that, but let's reverse it round. Undo that, push this forward. Large Allen key. Schoolboy error this, mate. Schoolboy error. Might be a good idea if you look at the instructions before doing this yourself. Lift that back up. Turn it round, right? Get it to there. Tip that back. Tighten that. Lift that. Put that back in. Remove this. Turn this. Put this back in. And tighten it back up, mate. That's better. That's better. That's nice. I think I'd have that lower if I'm honest. That's halfway, wasn't it? That's on number 5. I need to stick it down all the way to number 10, mate. Because this is designed for large people, smaller people. To me, I've got my feet flat on the floor there. And handlebars at the lowest setting. And is that the lowest? No, this will go a bit lower. Let's put it as low as it'll go. You can actually see the posts coming up the bottom there. So I think that's as low as it'll go there. I'm 5'10", guys. This is the lowest seat setting, lowest handlebar setting. I would probably have it a little bit higher than this. I just like to be just a little bit higher. Flip this around and show you how it folds. This is light. This is light. I can only guess this is an aluminium frame because that's light. The centre here folds, so it's a similar thing to the handlebars. Push that little lever there, and then pull that, releases it. Fold it like that, and you've got that little bar down, that little thing down the bottom there. Can't see that, can you? You see that? Lift the latch, push it down like that, and that is a pretty compacted bike, isn't it? That's wicked. Will that go in the boot of your car? I know it'll go in the boot of my car. We have got a 7-seater people carrier, but I think this will go in most boots, guys. That's pretty small. Now this bike can be charged either with a battery in the bike, which you literally just, there's a little rubber grommet there, you pull that out and plug your charger into there, charge it whilst it's in the bike. If you want to take the battery out to charge it, not the most straightforward. Underneath by here is a key. Put the key in like that, turn it, release that, hold it, like that, and inside there is the battery, see? You've got to take the key out and then pull the battery out. Now it's a monster battery, look at that. It's flipping huge, isn't it? 48 volt, 13 amp, 624 watt hours lithium battery. It's probably the heaviest part of the bike. I bet this bike is super light if you haven't got a battery in it. Put that in, put your key. It's not the easiest type of battery to remove. Tighten that, lock that back in, and you see this poke out there. That's the lock to stop your battery coming out without the key. Very simply then, just straighten it back up like that. Clamp him up, pop your stand down, and that's it. That is super duper nice. How do I look? I reckon that's wicked. Beep beep. It's the on button underneath there. Long press. On it comes. This is your pedal assist up and down. 1, 2, 3, up to 5. This side you've got your Shimano gears, and a boost button, guys. This is what I'm excited about. Look at that little B for boost. It's fully charged. It's come fully charged, which is great. I'm going to put it on charge anyway. I like to just make sure that it's at a full charge, and then we'll go out for a ride and try this thing out. I'm super excited about this. This boost button here is a game changer, mate. As you can see, it's in kilometers at the moment, so I'm going to show you how to change that to miles. Keep your finger on those two, positive and negative. Then you go into a menu, P1, and then you press this top button here, goes to P2. And as you can see there, you've got kilometers. And then when you press this button here on the side, that starts that flashing at the bottom. And then press down, and that goes down to miles. And then keep your finger on the back of that top button there, and it'll take you back to the menu. And now you're in miles, and we've done 0.1 miles. I don't know how, we haven't been anywhere yet, but we have. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's have a look at the charger. UK plug, a little user manual in there. This comes in a nice little quality little material bag, and a nice quality, I like it a lot. Rubber grommets on the bottom, and lovely quality as always. And that's your plug there for charging it. So let's get it on charge, and then we'll go for a run. I can't wait. Right, my first impressions, guys. Lovely riding position, really nice. You're nice and upright, you know what I mean? You won't struggle with leaning over and getting an icky back. It's a really, really nice upright riding position. Power is phenomenal. You know, you've got this boost button, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's absolutely wicked, mate. It really gives you so much help, you know, when you need it most. Yeah, it's amazing. Let me show you. See, there's the boost button there. Oh, I'm running out of road. Let's turn around. It's a slight incline here. I thought that would be a good idea to show you. But as you push, like I'm putting very little effort in there now, but if I want to go quicker, like, you know, boost it, press that, you can feel it, mate. You heard it? Listen to that, mate. It's amazing. That's absolutely flipping wicked. The reason that is so good, right? Unlike a cadence sensor, these torque sensors that's on these, I find that because I have problems with my hips, you still got to put quite a bit of effort in. The more power you give it, the more power it gives you. So I always thought the torque sensors were better for people who have not got any health issues, because what I like about the cadence sensor, when the motor kicks in, it'll keep you at that speed. So even if you're only ghost pedaling, so if you've got very limited ability, particularly if you haven't ridden a bike in a long time and you're trying to, you know, lose a bit of weight or whatever, it keeps you at a steady pace. But with this having a boost button, that has eliminated it, because now you just, honestly, at the traffic lights, when you want to zoom off, it is absolutely phenomenal. It really is. You just boost straight up to speed. You've got to keep pedaling. The boost button will only work when you're pedaling, because that's to keep in with the EU and UK restrictions. Okay, so let me show you round the bike, right? Obviously it doesn't come with this bag here. There's the wheel there, look, see. I just got all my gear in there, guys. One thing I do find is that stand is very upright. So, you know, can you see that? It's not giving you a lot of lean, so it could fall over. But you might be able to adjust that. I don't know whether you can adjust that. I'm not really sure. That's the only thing which I've thought that's a bit like, ooh, a bit dodgy. But let's look around it. It's a really nice looking bike. Look at the frame, man, how chunky it is. Obviously your battery is inside there. That is, let me plug that in there, because that's to seal the battery. Thankfully it's a lovely weather here at the moment and we don't need that. And we got the EP-2 boost. Absolute brilliant, the boost, I love it. The pedals all fold in, very easy. Bike folds in two, and that's how you access the battery in there. You've got to keep the key in. I think that's not ideal really, because if you're going muddy riding, then to have the key in there, you could get some muck on it. But you know, I'm being picky now. I'm just picking holes really, just to show you any negatives, because there's none. There's not a lot. You know what I mean? Perfect ride position. The tyres absorb every little bump. The suspension is fantastic, and I love it, mate. I really love it. You've got lights on the front, you've got lights on the back. Brake light as well. So look, yeah. Watch now, this is so good though, right? Look, right. Here we go, we're going. Hardly any effort anyway, but then we got this. You can hear it, mate, can't you? But like I say, as soon as you stop pedalling, it stops boosting. The screen gives you all the information you need. And it's nice and bright. You can't see it there now because there's a reflection on it, but as you can see there, look, it's nice and bright. Let's do a bit of off-roading, shall we? What's this now, let's see. Well, I'm in a high gear here, you know, I'm in gear number 6, so that'll make it a bit harder, but look at this good look. And then you press the boost button, and it just boosts you past all the horse mess. It's really good, and I'm like I say, this is off-road now, isn't it? And this is so comfortable. The seat is really comfy, and yeah, there's plenty of traction. You know what I mean? It's great on road, off road. This is like a perfect all rounder. They put a smile on my face, guys. It puts a smile on my face. I love it so much. I love electric bikes. Honestly, if you're in any doubt whatsoever, get yourself an electric bike. You will love it, I promise. This is going to be a different hill climb today. When I haven't done as my hill climb test, this is off-road and it's pretty bumpy. So I'm going to get to the bottom and we'll come up it. In gear number 2, this is not very steep by yours. It's just a slight incline, but when you get round the bend there, it goes steep. So you'll see now as we get going. But one-handed, look, right? Boost. It boosts, mate. That's enough boost. I'm one-handed, mate. Okay, let's go. And then we go up this steep hill, right? It gets steep right here now. Come on in. Yeah, Alexi, press the boost. What are we doing? 10 mile an hour, mate. 10 mile an hour. This is a bumpy uphill. Look how it's absorbing all the bumps. I had to take my finger off the boost then. It's so good, mate. It's so good. The boost when you're one-handed, it's a bit too much. But honestly, absolutely fantastic, man. Brilliant. And this is where it's in this absolute element shirt, isn't it? You know, in and out of the trees, off-roading. It is absolutely great, mate. See, that's the mechanism there for the folding pedals. You pull that, and see, it'll go up or down, and that's locked there. And then you press that, locks it in place. Genius. This thing is flipping awesome, mate. Awesome. That boost button, right, really shifts. It's absolutely amazing. Like off the line, which is, I don't know, that's where most of the bikes, they lack, you know. But when you come to the traffic lights, trying to get yourself going to get the, you know, the motor to kick in, can be sometimes a bit of a struggle. But with this, the second you start pedaling and you press the button, boom, mate. You rocket off the line straight to 15 mile an hour, and that is absolutely amazing. Also, if you're climbing a hill and you're struggling a little bit, which you don't really with bikes anyway, they're electric bikes, but if you are, because you're carrying weight or for whatever reason, then you can press the boost button. It gives you twice as much torque almost, I think, and that's special, mate. That's really helpful. So I imagine if you could have a trailer on the back of that and it would make no difference whatsoever. You just press the boost button. It only boosts for like 10 seconds, something like that. But that's enough, because by then you're up to speed. I absolutely love it, mate. If you're interested in one of these, guys, absolutely brilliant bike. I honestly can't fault it. There's a link in the description down below. Check it out, see what you think, and get yourself an Engwe bike ASAP. I'll honestly say, right, an electric bike has changed my life, and I feel that if you're the sort of person that struggles a little bit with your health, you know, maybe your hips or your knees or something, electric bike is definitely the way forward for you. Like I say, changed my life, mate. Absolutely changed my life. and I advise anybody to get an electric bike. It doesn't have to be one that I'm reviewing, but an electric bike is, honestly, it's the way forward. It will change your life, really will change your life. I don't even like driving the car anymore. It genuinely is like that. I get in the car and I'm like, oh, this is boring. But and when you get to city centres and stuff like that, you know, you've got all the cycle lanes, and oh, I'm loving it, mate. Absolutely loving it. I ride them every day, and I really can't. I honestly can't. Especially with Engwe, I feel that whatever bike you choose, you're going to love it, because they've really mastered it. You know what I mean? They've been doing it a long time. I can highly recommend them, guys. I really can. So check out the link in the description down below, and get yourself an Engwe. Use my discount code as well, and you'll get some discount. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. Don't get lost or squashed, and we speak more soon.